Hello and welcome back, everybody. I'm Squid CS, and you're joining us live from Hamburg for the 6th game of the day. And this one's a big one. Both champions, Nexus Gaming versus LDLC, taking center stage right here on Cash. They're going to be playing a map that we don't really see all too much of. We haven't seen too much of Cash this series today, especially. I don't think we've seen any Cash, but we will be going live in the knife round now. And, you know, it's a very open map. You can play very effectively on both sides here. Of course, starting on the knife round, you're probably going to be favouring that CT side, but we're getting live into this one now. And this is going to be one of the most important games in this group stage, I feel, because it will really dictate the pace of both of these teams. LDLC should be wanting to be favoured in this one. Nexus, obviously a smaller organisation from quite a secluded country. You don't often see Romanian players really make it as far, but Nexus kind of towards the top of the pack. And LDLC have been struggling as of late. Cash being one of those funny maps for them. They've got a very weird and wacky map pool. So Nexus LDLC. I'd say that for LDLC, this is quite in the middle of the map pool. It's not an Inferno or an overpass for them. We saw them play some pretty decent Counter-Strike on Nuke as well, over in ESL Pro League, other in big tournaments as well. But Nexus Gaming here, I feel like this could be a longer one. This could be a much more competitive game if both teams can really get their head in the game early. Obviously, Nexus, they've had a bit of roster turbulence recently. Is that Blitz stand again for the one here today? Obviously, lots of different team changes for this Nexus side as of late, and that's a bit surprising considering that they've been such a consistent roster. Talnu on towards mid, looking for these headshots. Obviously, such a big organization like LDLC, you'd be expecting a star-studded team. Logan from the back lines is going to find a pair of headshots there, but it's all through the smoke. That's where the damage is coming from. Maniac from behind, going for this flank, but Nexus, they're stuck here, and they're losing players thick and fast. Just IM left. He's going to be able to salvage a USPS, but he's got players coming in from all angles. He's got barely any health to work with either. Oh, he's not going to check his back either. He's going to be shot at. Maniac missing so many shots, but finally finding it. He's shaking his head in a little bit of anger. Obviously, you want to be starting off strong. LDLC going for a couple of SMGs here, the 2 UMPs, 2 FAMASes, there's an M4A4 as well. That's on Tonu. 3 Deagles for Nexus. Double CZ75, so full reinvestment for both teams. Nexus only being able to afford the pistols, though. They're taking this one quite sporadically, quite spread as well. Knows that there's a player up close and personal. That's Alex, who is usually one of the catalysts for the LDLC side. When he's firing on all cylinders, LDLC usually charge up behind it and it fires up and they're ready to go. But if he's unable to get into the action, a lot of his team sometimes crumbles as well. So you want to see him get into it early, especially on the T side as that entry fragger. But Nexus with the Deagles, they're always dangerous. Ladling down this clock. Logan just waiting for the push to come through. He's watching IM's situation here. Got this smoke very late in the round. This is what we talked about on Inferno. These late smokes are sometimes so effective. It fell a little bit deep, so he's not going to be able to watch that attentively Instead, he's just playing fairly far out in the open, shot faced by that Molotov. There's a big one dig there, and that's B completely compromised. The bomb's been able to rotate its way on as well, so Maniac hits a shot from behind, finally wrapping up something with a USPS. Jaxi able to keep hold of this, but oh, the nade does so much damage! Devil's down to literally 1 HP, and he has to fall back here. Nexus definitely have opportunities in this one, and from behind, Devil's going to be eviscerated by Zello. That was the only opportunity he could have really taken. There's one from Jaxi as well. And Nexus, they've salvaged this B-bomb site. Maniac, last player alive. He's got no health points. He's going to be eliminated. Jaxi, great round from him. Started us off with the Deagle. Finished us off with the UMP. Lexington Steel says Astralis will win DreamHack Marseille. That is quite a prediction, my friend. Remember, if you got any questions, you can chuck it in the Twitch chat. We've got an all-European game here. I want to be answering questions, having fun. I want to be chilling out. That's what I want. So, come on, fellas. Type in chat. Nexus playing this one quite a passive. You've got the bomb towards the B side, so LDLC, they've got 3 people here to be able to kind of navigate that. And it's all reinvestment for LDLC. Everybody apart from Tolnu, who's obviously going to be on that AWP as soon as possible. There's a Deagle over and under the smoke. Lots of players here, and now Nexus have to win the firefights. They have no information. The rotate's coming behind as well. Maniacs on the backtrack. And Nexus, they need to hit the shots, but they're being ground to a halt. Alex and Logan both finding kills. Picked up UMP, going to do a ton of damage. Zello is able to take one out, but from behind BTN, oh, he spots out Maniac as well, but he can't find the shots in time. Maniac's able to wrap them away. That's 2-1. It's LDLC. That is exactly what you want. All the information for them. Obviously, Maniac went for that backtrack straight through A main, and the further he goes, the more information they're given. They know that it's not towards mid or the A site. He's pretty much got all the information. Acanius says LDLC's got a 28 win percentage in the last 7 games on this map. Obviously, they're playing a lot of ESL Pro League as well, so a lot of those stats are quite slanted towards better teams, so their percentages will be lower than the average team, because obviously ESL Pro League, you're playing against the best teams in the world all the time. Jackson here trying to eliminate one. He does. That fire does whittle him down ever so slightly to 10 HP. He's forced to the back of this A bomb site, and they've got no nades to be able to dig him out of this position. They're going to have to brute force, firepower this one straight inwards. Here comes Logan from the side. He's got the UMP. Might trade it out to an M4 on the ground, but he has to get to it first. As Nexus game, they're losing players everywhere, and Zello and Jaxi are so low as well. Both at the back of this bomb site as Jaxi tries to take another angle of approach. Zello just needed to stay alive for a couple more seconds. Absolutely not going to happen. And LDLC now 3-1. And it's all about how many CT-sided rounds they can put on the board. Who won the first pistol round? That was Nexus. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was actually LDLC. And then Nexus came back in the second round and couldn't hold on. Five Deagles for Nexus Gaming. BTN dropping already. Remember, Existence will be taking center stage next from Spain. So it was a fun one to commentate. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, tried to go for that one deke. Blitz. Oh, actually does nail it. And there's IM in the meantime to find one. Double from behind, able to eliminate just a single man. And Blitz wants this one